rolls, you're always a ball, right? Let's try to do the rolls with no pause. So I'm not gonna roll and I'm kind of coming up. I want to continue to be, right? You have to be mobile. So I want you to breathe out. Every time that you make a move, you have to exhale, right? It's kind of like trying to walk and flex at the same time. You just can't do it. You have to relax if you want to build up momentum and speed. So breathe out every time you do it. Okay, over the right shoulder. Classical jiu-jitsu, a lot of the time it's on the side, some people on the system, but I'm not really controlling the leg here, right? Easier to escape, and if she just swivels her body this way and turns this way, she's almost got a cross side, right? I need to control that leg. So we're gonna do a lockdown. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna attack our opponent's right arm. So my left leg is stepping inside, this is crossing, I'm hooking underneath here, and from here, I'm kicking out. Now I have that lockdown. That's tight. Okay? And this is what we're going to use to control the movement through the whole basic path of half guard. Okay? So this is the first thing I want you guys to get, and really lock that on and feel the power of that. Okay? So with your partner, just jump on lockdown real quick. We're going to progress it really fast. Okay? So make sure you're kicking that out and you guys really feel that control. Very, very important. So what we're going to do from here is what we call the jaws of life. We're going to get the hands in. We're pushing. I first snake from here. I bring this in, and I use this as my base. Really strong. I just need to base it up just for a second. So I can drop this elbow in. Keep the pressure on the lockdown the whole time. The whole time you guys are doing this, you need to keep the pressure applied to lockdown. You have to control your opponent. If you relax for a second on your lockdown, you're giving them a chance to escape. That's your control to the whole basic path. Have to stay on. Yeah. This all takes time, reps and reps and reps. I mean, it's only about the reps. Really, if you break it down, I mean, we can, you know, pretty much say everybody here knows what a jab is, right? So what would be the difference between your jab or your jab and Shane Mosley's or Della Hoyer's or Mike Tyson's jab? What's the difference? You guys know a jab. I mean, everybody has it. So what's the difference between yours and theirs? Reps, which is part of what? Attributes. Speed, timing, coordination, it's the attributes behind the technique that make the technique work. It's awesome, you see a technique, you like it, oh awesome. It's not really your technique until you've earned it, you can pull it off whenever you want. It's the attributes behind it. It's the, you know, probably over 3-4 million jabs they've thrown in their whole entire lifetime that make that jab what it is. So it's the same thing with this. So we're going to progress it quick, but I want to give you guys the whole basic path with a couple options so you can take it back and you can drill it and drill it. And when you're sparring, you'll see where to apply. And it doesn't always start from the beginning. You might jump in halfway through a path, but you know where to go from there automatically. There's no thinking involved. It's all reacting because you put in reps after reps after reps. So the next what we're going to do is called the whip up. Really, really important. To do it effectively, you have to have a proper lockdown. Okay? So we've now achieved a lockdown and we have double underhook. We have good control here. So our goal now is to get to our side. Okay? We need our legs and our hands. And I'll break down the details in a sec. So from here, I'm going to go out of the right leg from here. And at the same time, I'm lifting. And I'm pushing, and I'm on my side. And I obviously want to get as low as I can. You guys know what the darce is, right? If I'm up too high, I'm going to get dark. So I get low, okay? So again, here. With the lockdown, this is just a guide. I don't push much with here. I'm lifting. I'm literally lifting with my butt. I'm pushing up 45, and I'm turning to my side, getting ready to attack. Okay? So So realistically, here, I'm lifting up. And keep in mind, you guys, off of the whip up, the person on top just can't be like a dead fish. You're gonna react like you would normally react. You're not just gonna cling to him because you're gonna get swept. So react as if you really would. Not so easy. Everything's a battle. You have to fight for it. You gotta work for it. Hold position. Cable grip. Ear to ear, you guys. I want your ear to ear body weight. Okay, you guys, let me ask you a question. What is one weapon, probably the best weapon out there, that the person on top always has, no matter what position they have on top? What is something they have that the person on bottom doesn't have? What? Body weight. Body weight, body, you have to use it. What's, when we talk about grappling, what's an enemy to us? Space. We don't want to give space. If we give him space, then he's going to get doubled up. We don't want space. We want to use our body weight properly, and we don't want to give him any space. So I want this locked on tight. I want ear to ear no matter what. Keep your base, and your ear does not leave his ear.